My girlfriend came 3 weeks before me and she was narrating how she was crying at intervals because of her experiences. I didn't believe her and I just said to myself, like, is this person trying to dissuade me from going to school, like from coming to school just the way she has gone ahead of me? I just felt okay, she was boboing, like this was just mere thought until yesterday, when for the first time after about 3 weeks to 1 month, I broke down in class, like a baby, and I shed tears uncontrollably for the first time. It was bad. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dorcas Andrew. Please, before I go on, I just want to remind you to please click the like button, share, and also subscribe to this channel. And then I always say it's not a monologue section, so I'd like to hear from you. So please just drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll always be there to relate with you, okay? Thank you. All right, so today I'm going to be telling you about the challenges that I am currently facing in Europe as a newly enrolled international student in one of its universities. Jesus. They say uneasy, they say lies the head that wears the crown. I've always been a proponent of the theory of the quote. Like, I've always thought that, okay, I understand this quote and all, but now it's not true. I didn't understand the quote. It's now that I'm living that quote. Like, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, and every challenge, like every new level actually bets new challenges. It's now that I understand those quotes. I'm living them out. The ecstasy that comes with gaining admission and then coming to Europe finally. It's my first time in Europe. And I was telling my friends when they were telling me that they were crying. I was like, maybe you're not a bush baby. For me, I'm not going to cry. That kind of assurance. You're just there, you're just assured that your own good day well. And then I came and God, I was happy at the first time. I was still living until I began to see the back of my ears with my eyes. So the first challenge that I'm actually facing, and you may also face as a newly enrolled international student, if you are planning to come to Europe or any part of abroad to study, maybe is the accent problem, like the difference in accent. Jesus. As in, the first week I came, I was like a dumb person in class. Like, A would talk, I would turn to the person. B would talk, I would talk. Yeah, they speak English, but God, they speak really fast. And if there's anything good about the Swedish, is the fact that their language does not meddle with their English. Like, their English is clean, good, like very good. So it's hard. It's still hard for me to hear them. So I was like a dumb person. And when the lecturer is teaching, if I don't pay quality attention, that'll just be it. Like, once I lose any word, it's the end of it for me. So I was just like a dumb person. Some people say it doesn't happen to them, but sorry, it's happening to me. Good for them. And then the second thing that you get to understand again is the knowledge gap. Anyone who tells you that the educational system in Africa and here is the same is lying. Like, all those strike, all those system of teaching, those analog stuff. Like, I just told somebody the other time that God, Nigeria actually did me a lot. Like, they do us a lot of disservice as students. Here everything is digital. Like, here everyone, like, what I understood, what I've come to understand is that in a working country, nobody spoon feeds you, all right? So everything is digital. You are to like reason about you have to like be a problem solver. You have to figure out things yourself. So it's not been easy. So many articles, even the slides that the teacher will teach you with, like, they are not detailed. They just bring them. They feel that you should understand these things, so they put them in kind of point forms, and they are very very ambiguous words and all of that. And then you're asked to go and figure them out. Is it the line of assignments? Like, much, the assignments are so much and very difficult to decode. You would even ask me what made me cry yesterday. Okay, what made me cry was that, okay, they give us like seminars, and these seminars you have to read a lot of articles and then you like summarize them. And Articles that take you like 3 days, you've not even been able to really understand them. Do you know this like this young whiteys, they'll sit down under 10 minutes and then they'll do justice to this thing. And even when they are talking, you're still looking at them like these people are widely read. So it was daunting yesterday. I came to realize that I was asking myself, are you sure that you've been going to school? So that was what even broke me down academically. Like yesterday, I just felt that I was nowhere academically and I cried so much. All right, so aside the knowledge gap again, another thing that will hit you is the adjustment that you have to do to your lifestyle. Like imagine being like gallivanting in Nigeria that you had little change, and then when you come here, after paying rent, after paying a lot of fees and everything, you're broke. And you know we are new, so we don't have jobs. So it's like every penny that comes out of your hand, you have to actually make good use of, like you have to account for it. And so many people that were used to eating very well, right now you have to like monitor what you have to be very very careful, like fish, meat and everything. You can't just have them the way you used to have them back in the house. So the food thing, the feeding thing, the adjustment of lifestyle, finance, food and everything, god, it's not easy. It's another level. It's on another level. And then the kind of lifestyle they have here, individualistic lifestyle, as against the what's it called, the communal living that we used to do in the house, when you can just say, hey neighbor, what's up, wait till they cook. Even uninvited, you can just drop, like you could drop at your neighbor's house and just see them. Here nobody invites you. Hey, hey, even the hey they say to you, like it's you can vividly see that it's not from their minds, and everyone rushes to their rooms and everything. Even your friend that you think you've made in class, like the person doesn't want you to come to his or her house. So after school, you just retire to your house. So it's you, your room, your bed, assignment, and sleep. And of course, we know that can be it leads to loneliness. And if you're not careful, you may actually get depressed. So the loneliness that individualistic lifestyle brings is on another level. Then another thing again is cold. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Did you know that yesterday at the bus stop, no, not yesterday, this today at the bus stop, I was talking to my sister and she could literally see me crying. I was crying. It's not because I was crying, but the cold, it will rush your face. It comes rushing at your face and you're scared, like what is this? Like when I came about last month, it was the winter, the summer, and they were telling me, I could see people wearing short skirt with hosts, and I was still shaking. And they said, why are you shaking? Because this is actually a very hot season. It's still summer. Like they're telling me that when winter comes, do you know that my brothers and sisters, since last week, winter has not come. But if you see what I'm experiencing, like you literally feel your teeth chattering like this. Even your hands very cold. Even when you have a very thick coat on. And winter never come. I don't even know how I'm going to navigate through that period of winter yet, but I definitely know that it's going to be fine. Then another thing again is assignments. The assignments are like 10 papers and projects. I can imagine, okay, all the 4-year course that I did, how many 10 papers did I write? How many projects? But right here, it feels like we're writing 10 papers every time. Seminars, 10 papers, projects. God, as in, it's on another level actually. There is no way, as in anybody will not break down here. And the thing again is when you see the way your bank account is going down and it's crying, calling your name, you know that like I have to be really, really careful. So yeah, this if you're preparing to come and study, like to go to abroad to study, yeah, apart aside the ecstasy and everything, you have to get your mind prepared, because God, I'm not dissuading anybody from coming, because trust me, if you really really want to study and you want to make a difference, I think it will be good to really go outside and study differently from what we used to have back in our home countries. But you have to really really be prepared. That's just it. Honestly, they say lies the head that wears the crown. So you just have to embrace it. We are Africans. We are known like for our strength. We are known to be very strong people. But even amidst the strength, it's really, really not easy. So those are the challenges that I currently face in Europe as an international student. And God, it's not been easy. But then we are made for this, and we know that we can do it. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm not going to take it longer. than this. So I'm going to be waiting for you in the comment section. Do you have experiences like this? How did you navigate through it? What are you advising me to do actually? Because definitely, they say she stoops to conquer. I don't know. Does it relate to this? I don't think so. But of course, no retreat, no surrender. Ahead. So whatever the challenges will be, we have to actually do it. And to you people who are also in the same boat as I am, uh, I give it to you. We can do it and we will do it. And to the people coming, brace up and please study hard. These people are widely read. So don't do yourself a disservice by not studying. Study hard, okay? I'll see you again in my next episode. Chat with Dr. Sandra. Thank you. Bye-bye.